Oh shit. Hey y'all. This will be my last reading of the night. This will be for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, even Mars. We forget about Mars. Um, it's a little late over here, but I was called to come to the table and do some readings. So we do what Spirit asks. What else do I want to say? I am Jaja. This is Cosmic Mirror Tarot. I like to really focus my tarot readings around spirit messages for you. I focus very heavily on your subconscious mind and what your subconscious is going through and how that relates to astrology and, kind of any future predictions that may come about. So, with that, we'll go ahead and get started. Hopefully, my dog does not throw a fit while I'm doing this. He is ready for bed. It is way past his bedtime, and he's just staring at me like, what are we doing? Why aren't we Netflix and chilling? But with that being said, so what I'll do is I do a traditional Celtic cross. We take the Celtic cross only in the upright. The clarifiers, there's a little bit of stubborn energy there, Libra. The clarifiers will take however they come. We will pull what you don't see coming in addition to the Celtic cross. And also, I have been really feeling this Goddess, Gods, and Guardians Oracle deck. So I'll pull one of these and read from the book at the very, very end. These messages have been pretty spot on the last couple readings. So I'm definitely sticking with those for now. All right, with that being said, all the disclaimers done. Divine Holy Spirit, can you please guide my hands, my mind, and my intuition with Libra, their reading. Sorry, I'm already getting a lot of stuff. For whatever reason, they also want me to say crosswalkers. If you're watching, the roles may be reversed, so take it as it resonates. They said that is enough shuffling. All right, so let's go ahead and get started on your Celtic cross. Okay, so to start, your overall energy, nice, is the 10 of coins, crossed by, listen, the 10 of cups. Divine influence is the world. I'm loving it already, Libra. Like, I'm not going to lie. Most recent past is the chariot. I got an interesting intuitive hit on that one. Your subconscious is the Knight of Cups. Your future position, which in this position for me is the next 4 to 6 weeks, is the Three of Cups. Your current environment is the Nine of Coins. Your current attitude is the Two of Wands. Your hopes and your fears is the Three of Swords. And your future position is death. I felt that with the world. Death in the world together in a reading signifies major change, major transformation, and completion. Also, you have both tens here, or two tens here, one of cups, one of pentacles, which also tells me that you are nearing some sort of completion. Initial feelings, I don't know why. In this past position, this chariot is giving me police. I'm going to clarify that. That's weird. I rarely get police for the chariot. It's there is an alternative reading for the chariot for it to be a police car. It is the fastest moving card in the deck. It's supposed to represent victory and swift movement. It did originally come out in the reverse, but a lot of your cards did, and it didn't feel that way. So we're going to clarify and just like figure out what that police feeling that I'm getting in the past is. Your current energy, though, is 10 of coins, 10 of cups. This is fantasy or fairy tale meets reality, right? Like you are in a very, very, you're highly intuitive and highly productive, as well as whatever it is that you think about, you instantly manifest at this time, Libra. So I would say monitor your thoughts, especially with the Three of Swords being here. It's your hopes and your fears. I got something interesting off of that as well, but I'll get to that in a second. But your overall energy right now is really, really good. I love to see the 10 of coin or the 10 of cups with the foundation of the 10 of coins. This tells me that there's action and you're grounded in reality by whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. Right. And that's what you want. You don't just want the up here ethereal manifestation. You want it grounded here in 3D reality. And that's what the 10 of coins does. So I love to see that as your overall energy. I mean, that's abundance, the end all be all, whatever your happily ever after is. It could be the house on the hill with the husband or the wife and the white picket fence and the dog and the cat, or it could just be traveling the world with your significant other in like a RV, right? Or seeing all the seven wonders of the world. Whatever that is, it's grounded in reality for you and it is possible. And you are manifesting at a really fast rate at this time. Also, what confirms that for me is the fact that you have the world in your influence position. The world in your influence position tells me, especially with the death card across from it, right? Because the death card is up here, the world is over here in the spread. These two cards together tell me that you're in a state of completion that you have no control over. Okay, the world is fate, death is fate, right? These are two endings that you cannot control. Now, is that going to be bad or scary? Absolutely not from the cards that I'm seeing here on the table. Okay, this looks beautiful and wonderful for you. I love that. It tells me that you have divine support to finish whatever this cycle is that you are coming out of. I talked about the past. I definitely want to clarify that. The, what's interesting to me is this Chariot, Knight of Cups, Three of Swords, a little bit of this Three of Cups. But mainly the Chariot, the Knight of Cups, and the Three of Swords are pinging off of each other in a very interesting way. When this Knight of Cups hit the table, I instantly thought, I heard someone say, I need to apologize. I don't know who that's for, but and it was interesting because the way that I put out the cards, it was like the Chariot and I heard police, and then your subconscious of the Knight of Cups and I heard I need to apologize, and then I put down the Three of Swords and I heard, but I don't want to break this person's heart. So again, I don't know what that is. Libra will flush it out with the clarifiers, but those were my immediate feelings. I love the Nine of Cups in your subconscious because your subconscious mind is watery. Your subconscious mind is where you chew on the long-term lessons and the long-term drama and trauma that make us, right? Our subconscious is really who we are, but that's the piece that we tried to hide, right? The Knight of Cups being there and what I heard of like I need to apologize tells me like you're aware of your own limitations, right? You're aware of your own fears and your subconscious mind is currently trying to chew on how do I overcome that? I will say with the 10 of coins, 10 of cups, 9 of coins here, you and death in the world, you absolutely get there. But I would say it takes the next 3 to 6 months for you to like really work this out. Um, Sorry, I have music on and it's kind of distracting me. Your attitude, environment, and attitude. So your environment is the Nine of Pentacles. This is, the Nine of Pentacles is very abundant. So this is a single person, very strong. Honestly, Libra, your money looks amazing. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, 10 of coins, 9 of coins, the world, death, like these are all really, really good signifiers of like your finances are great. The Two of Wands above it tells me that you're very aware that there's two different directions that you can take your life in at this moment, and that it's almost as if you're going to be feeling like, I know I'm on a path of change, but where you are right now is, but what do I want the next 3 to 6 months or even a year from now of my life to look like, right? That's the feeling I'm getting. I'm getting actually, even though these are wand cards, which wand is about like passion and action and energy, I'm getting almost a two of swords vibes from this. where you're more thinking internally. It'll be interesting to see what clarifiers we get for that. I spoke on the Three of Swords. There's something here that you're holding back from someone that you may feel like you need to apologize to. Again, we'll flesh that out. And then death as your outcome. I feel like this has been kind of the this has almost been the constant theme amongst the last three readings that I've done. Death has came up in all three readings for um, Leo, Virgo, and Libra. In the upright, in future or outcome positions, right, or current environment. So this could just be the astrology that we're in, where you're quickly moving through ascension. We're quickly getting to the other side of a portal, which does not surprise me, given the astrology, especially with Uranus and Taurus. That's all about unexpected change, especially when it comes to our finances and who we are as people in our home life. So, yeah, all the things that death represents, transformation, new beginnings, being a totally different person. I'm getting all of that off of this card in your outcome. So I love that for you. I just realized that I did not pull a what you don't see coming, mainly because it was screaming at me while I was looking at it. So the bottom of the deck, you have the Five of Wands, the Ten of Swords, the Emperor reverse, the Magician, and the Empress. What I think is interesting is we have you single, abundant, living your life, thriving, right? Over here in your current environment. And then in the what you don't see coming, it's the Emperor reverse, Empress. To be honest with you, the Emperor reverse next to the Ten of Swords and the Five of Wands. Like, you know what? Before I get into that, I want to know what this world card is. So that's where we'll start. We'll ask the universe and your guides, what can you please give us a little bit more information on what cycle is completing for Libra, please? This divine influence of the world. The Tower. And the Two of Wands again. Avoid a tower by taking the right path. What is this right path? How will they know which path to take? Seven of Swords. And the Lovers. One second. Spirit, can you clarify this Chariot that's in the past for Libra, please? Queen of Pentacles reverse. Judgment. Ooh, what is going on? Judgment Judgment is all about an awakening. It's also the card of second chances. The fact that I was getting police for some reason off of the Chariot with this Judgment card tells me, I don't know if this was a divorce maybe that you went through in the past. Like you finally, yeah, because we then have the High Priestess and the Four of Wands. It's like, I feel like you found out some sort of deception that your significant other, it's giving me very heavy love reading. So I'm just going to roll with that, take it as it resonates. Like I said, your money looks amazing. Um, your love life, though, I feel like there was in the past, there was some deceit, there's some trauma. maybe even some financial issues with the Queen of Pentacles that's being in reverse. But really, what the Queen of Pentacles is giving me is more like the Queen of Pentacles upright. Like this is a wife. Okay, this is someone's wife or husband. Take it as it resonates, right? There's no gender in tarot. But in the reverse, and then you have the Nine of Pentacles over here, tells me like, no, this is a divorce, right? You went from either being in a long-term serious relationship with someone to now being single, right? And abundant and thriving. There's like I'm trying to put a word to the feeling that I'm having. I don't want to call it anxiousness. It's like, okay, remember how I said the chariot is the fastest moving card in the deck? It's like you were quickly trying to get out of something, right? And now it's like, okay, you've settled into who you are, you've settled into singledom, but it's like, okay, now what? Like now which way do I go, right? Do I go back into looking for a relationship? Do I like remain single by myself? Like there's a little bit of like that I'm getting where it's just kind of like it's almost like a fear of restarting the cycle again of like either going back out there and finding love and all that. That's what I'm feeling. Um let's see, spirit. What? Oh, that was fast. Clarifying the Knight of Cups is the Ace of Pentacles reversed and the Ten of Swords again. So you have the Ten of Swords here twice. Ten of Swords with the Seven of Swords. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that is the major betrayal in a relationship. Um, Seven of Swords is the lying, you know, stealing or thief card. Um, I also feel like this person may have like, I don't want to say used you for money, but like you were the responsible one in the relationship for or Libra. Sorry. Um you may have been the responsible one in the relationship, and so it's like now that you've gotten away from this person, your finances look really good. Because you know how to take care of yourself and your money. Um let's see. I want one more card on this Knight of Cups because it's like, what are you apologizing for? I don't understand why you feel like you have to apologize. The World reverse. Did you leave this person abruptly? Like they just came home one day and all your stuff was gone? That's what I'm feeling. I'm almost getting a feeling of you just like, I'm out. All the money out the account. Either I moved out or the locks are changed. Serving you papers, like out of nowhere. And it's like you feel bad, but it was necessary. Spirit, can you give me something on this Two of Wands, please, for Libra? Get something on this Two of Wands. What is this path? The Hanged Man and the Moon. I mean, the Hangman and Moon is clear to me that they're asking you to step out on faith, almost as if like, they're saying like, follow your intuition. You know which way is right for you. Nine of Pentacles, be slow about this decision. Don't make this decision lightly. Don't do it on a whim. Really sit down and think about what you want your life to look like and give it a lot of thought. I'm also hearing maybe don't share your plans with everyone, Libra. Um, yeah, don't share your plans. Be methodical. Take your time with whatever the new path is that you're going to take. And it's like you can't go wrong if you're slow about making a decision, basically, is what I'm hearing. I feel like you have already left this relationship. If you haven't left it already, you're really, really thinking about it. And it's going to be on like I was here one day, gone the next. Like that's what I'm feeling. Like this person may be shocked when they see that you like up and left, right? Spirit, can you give me something on this 3 of Swords? Um, the Devil reverse, releasing yourself from toxicity, the Star, healing, the 8 of Wands reverse. I was really feeling that. You know, I'm going to get to Death and the 3 of Cups in the second. I don't like to, for me, the Emperor in the reverse is a narc. I'm just going to throw it out there. The Emperor upright is, I know what I want. I go after what I want. I'm a conqueror, right? This is an emperor. Like he rules continents, right? Like this isn't a president. This isn't someone who rules a country. This is someone who rules multiple countries, who knows how to move his troops in order to get what he wants, who knows how to collect taxes from people and build large infrastructures and take care of folks. Like this is a boss. In the reverse, this is someone who is like mean spirited and does things like it's shady. Manipulates, tries and like pits people against each other, starts wars for fun. That's an Emperor in the reverse. Like it's a narcissist, like to me personally. Next to this 5 of Wands, 10 of Swords, Emperor reverse, I'm almost not surprised, Libra, that your response is I'm out with no discussion, blocked messages, unchaining yourself from the devil, healing yourself. I'm just getting this like you have every right to leave. So this your subconscious or that voice in your head that's telling you that you didn't have to leave this way. Maybe you should have been more diplomatic about it. Maybe no. From everything I'm seeing here on the table, what you did was right. You did what was well within your right. And by doing that, by taking care of yourself and putting yourself first and cutting off this toxicity, you come into Empress, Magician, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles energy, right? You're blessing yourself by taking care of yourself and putting yourself first. Okay, so now I want to really get into this. They don't want these cards. They want that's random. They were just like, no. Spirit, can you give me something on this Death card first? You have the Tree of Life, the Palace of Coins. Your money looks amazing. And the 9 of Wands. Yeah. For those of you who are thinking about maybe building your own home from scratch, that's what that Palace of Coins gave me when it hit the table. It was just like someone may have a dream of like I'm seeing like the progression of building a house, right? From like it being dirt to like the frames to now it has drywall. Like I that's what I'm seeing. I'm also seeing the Tree of Life always gives me like Kabbalah is very, very powerful. It's also the whole point behind Kabbalah is you start at the root, which is Malkuth, that is deep in the earth, and you move up the energy centers right through the spine towards the crown chakra and ultimately the heavens. We generally operate like in these 3 lower levels, right? Anything above that is considered ascension. And so whenever I see death and the Tree of Life together, it gives me very much I feel like what you're going through right now, Libra, is a dark night of the soul. And it stemmed from the situation that you're leaving, right? You left something that was traumatic. You left something that was toxic. You left something that wasn't good for you. And now what you're going through is like, okay, now that I'm not in this toxic environment and now that I'm not beholden to all this drama and this this crazy up and down of my emotions, and I'm in my own energy and I'm taking care of myself, who am I? Right? That like existential crisis. Like, and I think that's what I was feeling. Like I said, it wasn't anxiety. It's just like I can be a whole new person now. What does that look like for me? And I love that for you, Libra. I really do. So, clarifying the Three of Cups is the Three of Coins reverse, the Page of Coins reverse, and the Seven of Coins. Again, more coins. Three of Swords reverse is all about healing your heart and forgiveness. So you do eventually get to a point where you forgive yourself, even though, like I said, like your subconscious mind is stuck on this, like, maybe I shouldn't have left. Maybe I should go back. Maybe I should have given this person notice. Like that's bullshit. I'm telling you right now. um, but you're working that out. Eventually, you get to a space of higher ascension. You move up the tree of life. You start building a new persona based off of what your new life looks like and what you're trying to manifest. And you start to forgive yourself. You start to forgive your partner and what happened in the past. And you begin to step into the light and start to celebrate. That's what the Three of Cups is all about. Another thing that the Three of Cups really talks about is sisterhood, brotherhood, right? Like it's always three people together celebrating, right? And it's supposed to represent like you can't heal on your own, right? You need a tribe. And so this is your tribe also celebrating with you the fact that you've come out of this dark night of the soul on the other side to be a brand new, evolved, full of light being. And that's what I feel like I want to get across. Like, although there aren't dark cards here on the table, and I mean outside of like the Five of Wands, Ten of Swords that came up a couple times, and the Emperor in the reverse, everything else here is very grounded, Libra. So I feel like take solace in the fact that even when you have dark days, right? Because some days are good, some days are bad. That's just life. Even when you have dark days, it's not as bad as you think it is. I feel like is what Spirit wants to get across. I got something off of this Page of Coins reverse, but I'm just not going to speak on it. Generally, the Page of Coins is an apprentice. It's someone who's new, starting out, trying to learn something. It being in the reverse is, again, there's something here about the way your partner or your ex-partner handled money that just did not work for you. It may have even been like financial abuse in some way. There may even, if this is a divorce, with Emperor in the reverse is what you don't see coming. Page of Coins in the reverse, expect a nasty, brutal, if you have children with this person, like custody battle, is kind of what I'm getting off of this Page of Coins. The Page of Coins is pinging off of this Emperor reverse. So I don't know what that relationship looked like for you, Libra, between you and your partner and how you handle money, how you raise children. But there's a lot of friction there, that I'm feeling on this table. You do get over it. You did have the Magician and the Empress as the final what you don't see coming cards. And again, I think that Spirit saying, I said what I said. You're in instant manifestation mode and you are growing, you are fertile, whatever it is that you desire at this time, you have the ability to achieve. All right. I feel really complete in that. I really think it was a good reading. I feel like everything that was bad that happened to you happened in the past and you're now in, new mode, newness. So I feel good about that. So what we're going to do now is we are going to pull from the Gods and Guides Oracle. And then I can put my dog to bed. Because I feel like that is what he is asking me right now. Cool. So we'll give this a couple shuffles. Divine Holy Spirit, please guide me to whatever final messages you have for Libra as they reinvent themselves and step out into abundance and fertility, love it, and celebration and stepping into the light. Because that is what I'm feeling from you, Libra. Let's see. was the last one they said. All right, all right. Eponia, Earth Magic. So let's go ahead and read from that. I just saw it. This is a sign to enter swiftly into the healing power of nature. You need to connect with the magic that lies within trees, plants, water, and crystals. You're being guided to a special natural setting to relax your body and engage your spirit. Be open to receiving a message delivered through your feelings and intuition. Queen Aponia says, "You're a crystal and natural healer. The jewels of the earth are calling to you. They bring spiritual protection and reattune you to magical powers. Listen to the messages given by the trees, streams, flowers, plants, and crystals. They hold vital keys to protecting Mother Gaia. They're also essential for your well being and spiritual path right now. The elementals, nature spirits such as fairies, pixies, water sprites, and mermaids, are deeply concerned about environmental damage and climate change. There's a message they wish to get through to you about this crucial issue. If you're already involved in eco activist projects, consider this card a thank you and please keep going message from us. We know how deeply concerned you are about environmental issues. You can make a difference. Please continue with your much needed efforts. Take regular breaks in nature, and you'll hear us cheering you on. Additional meanings. Take action on your ideas for helping the environment. Use vibrational flower essence and or herbal remedies. Move out of the city and closer to nature. Train as a train as or visit a crystal healing practitioner. Eponia is a protector of horses, so this card may represent a connection to a horse. Invocation. I now receive sacred medicine from nature. I support Earth's healing process. I love that for you, Libra. I really feel like this is part of that tree of life progression that we were talking about that's in your 4 to 6 month outcome. Um, I think that's beautiful. Hopefully, there was a message in there for you. I love that. All right. I hope this video resonated. If it did, please give me a thumbs up and I will check back with y'all in about a week. All right. Have a good night. Bye.